Are you looking for information on depression and how to recover from it using natural methods? Well, you've come to the right place. This video will help you discover empowering strategies to overcome depression naturally. It explores the thought process, emotional patterns, authentic self-discovery, and emotional focus therapy for a happier, healthier life. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty details, let's clear the air. Depression is a pretty common, yet often misunderstood, mental health condition. It affects millions of people worldwide and can be a real downer, pun intended. Depression is not just about feeling sad or blue. It's a complex beast with many symptoms that can impact your thoughts, feelings, and body. We're talking about everything from a persistent low mood to a lack of interest in activities you used to enjoy. But don't worry. We're here to discuss natural ways to help you recover from depression. So, buckle up, and let's explore the world of depression, including what it is, and isn't, the thought processes and emotional patterns that make it tick, and some fantastic strategies to help you rediscover your authentic self and overcome this challenging condition. Chapter 1. Understanding Depression. Alright, let's get to know our not-so-friendly visitor, depression. This is crucial because understanding what's going on is the first step to regaining control of your life. A. What depression is. First, let's look at the definition and symptoms of depression. So depression is not just feeling sad or having a bad day. It's a serious mental health condition characterized by a persistently low mood, a loss of interest or pleasure in activities, and various emotional, cognitive, and physical symptoms. You might feel hopeless, struggle with concentration, or even experience changes in your appetite and sleep patterns. It's like the world's worst party guest that won't leave. Next, we talk about the different types of depression. As if that weren't enough, depression comes in various flavors. There's major depressive disorder, which is the most common and often the most severe. Then, you have persistent depressive disorder, a long-term, lower-grade version of major depression. There's also seasonal affective disorder, which tends to rear its ugly head during the dark, gloomy winter months. B. What depression isn't. Now, let's talk about what depression is not. It's not a sign of weakness or something you can snap out of with some pep talk. It's also not the same as being sad or grieving. Those are normal human emotions that usually pass with time. Depression is marked by its persistence, severity, and impact on your daily life. It's like a dark cloud that follows you, while sadness is like a passing rain shower. C. The truth about depression. First, we look at the prevalence and impact on society. Did you know depression affects more than 264 million people worldwide? It's a leading cause of disability and can significantly impact a person's ability to work, socialize, and enjoy life. So, we're not talking about a minor issue here. Depression is a big deal. Second, we discuss the biological, psychological, and social factors. But what causes depression? Well, it's complicated. Research suggests that it's a combination of genetic, biochemical, psychological, and environmental factors. It's like a perfect storm of sad elements that can lead to depression. But don't worry. We'll explore ways to help you navigate that storm and come out on the other side. Chapter 2. The Depression Thought Process. Now that we've got a better grasp on what depression is all about, let's dive into the wild world of the depression thought process. We'll explore strategies to help you challenge those pesky negative thoughts and turn that frown upside down, or at least make it slightly less frowny. A. Negative thought patterns. Let's break down those pesky negative thought patterns that can rain on our mental health parade. These mind traps are annoying little gremlins who love messing with our heads. So, let's expose them for what they are and show them who's the boss. All or nothing thinking. This is when we see everything in black and white, like in those old-timey movies. Made a tiny mistake.
I'm a complete failure.
Said no rational person ever. Overgeneralization. Picture this, you trip on a sidewalk once, and suddenly you're the clumsiest person on the planet. That's an overgeneralization for you, making mountains out of molehills. Mental filtering. Imagine getting tons of compliments on your new haircut, but all you remember is that one person who said,
"Oh, it's different."
Mental filtering means obsessing over the one negative thing and ignoring all the good stuff. Disqualifying the positive. You landed that job promotion, but it was just pure luck, right? Nope. Disqualifying the positive means brushing off our wins like they don't count. Not cool. Jumping to conclusions. We're not psychic, but sometimes act like we are. Mind reading and fortune telling can have us assuming the worst, even when we don't have all the facts. Magnification and minimization. Picture this, you're a world-class chef who accidentally burns the toast. Is that really the end of your culinary career? No. Let's not blow our mistakes out of proportion or downplay our awesomeness. Emotional reasoning. Just because we feel like a hot mess doesn't mean we are one. Our emotions can be sneaky little liars, so let's not let them rule our reality. Should statements. We've all got that inner nag who loves to tell us what we should do. But living by rigid rules can cramp our style and leave us feeling guilty or frustrated. Time to loosen up. Labeling. You mess up once, and suddenly you're a loser. No way. Let's not stick labels on ourselves or others just because of a single hiccup. Personalization. You know that friend who's always apologizing for everything, even when it's not their fault? That's personalization, taking the blame for something beyond our control. Recognizing and kicking these negative thought patterns to the curb is vital for beating depression. Cognitive behavioral therapy is like a superhero that swoops in to help us ditch these unhelpful thoughts and replace them with healthier, more balanced ones. So, let's give those mental gremlins the boot and show them who's the boss. B. Challenging and reframing thoughts. So, you're interested in learning more about coping strategies for dealing with negative thought patterns in depression? Let's dive into some tips that are easy to understand and implement. Remember, I'm not a therapist, but I can offer friendly advice. Mind over matter. Start by recognizing the negative thoughts for what they are, just thoughts. They don't define you, and they don't control you. Imagine them as uninvited guests at a party. You don't have to let them in. Just kindly show them the door. Train your brain. Try reframing your thoughts into more positive or neutral ones. For example, if you catch yourself thinking,
"I'm terrible at everything,"
rephrase it as, "I may not be great at this one thing, but I'm good at other things." Your mind is like a garden. With some practice, you can weed out the negativity and cultivate positivity. Phone a friend. Reach out to someone you trust, like a friend or family member, and let them know what you're going through. They might be able to help you see things from a different perspective or offer a listening ear. Sometimes, getting those pesky thoughts out of your system takes a good venting session. Journal your journey. Write down your negative thoughts and the situations that trigger them. This can help you identify patterns and develop a game plan to tackle them. Putting thoughts on paper, or screen, is like telling them,
"You don't own me." Negative thoughts.
Breathe in, breathe out. Practicing mindfulness or meditation can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. It's like giving your brain a chill pill, so it can relax and let go of those negative vibes. Get moving. Physical activity has been shown to help boost mood and reduce stress. So, next time you feel down, try going for a walk, dancing in your living room, or joining a fun fitness class. Remember, a little sweat never hurt anyone, except maybe the Wicked Witch of the West. Sleep on it. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. A well-rested brain is better equipped to handle negative thoughts. Think of it as recharging your mental batteries to tackle whatever life throws. Let it go. Sometimes, we must accept that we can't control everything, including our thoughts. When negative thoughts come your way, remind yourself that having them is okay, and then let them float away like a balloon. Remember, seeking professional help is crucial if you're struggling with depression. A trained therapist or counselor can provide personalized guidance and support. In the meantime, try incorporating these strategies into your daily life, and remember, you've got this. Chapter 3. Depression Emotional Patterns. You've made it this far, so give yourself a pat on the back. Now, let's look into the emotional patterns that often come with depression. First, guilt, shame, and worthlessness. With depression, it's easy to get caught up in a cycle of guilt, shame, and worthlessness. You might feel guilty for being unable to snap out of it, or ashamed of your shortcomings. It's like you're wearing a heavy backpack filled with bricks, and those bricks are your negative emotions. But remember, you're not alone in this struggle and don't have to carry that weight alone. Second, hopelessness and helplessness. Another typical emotional pattern in depression is a sense of hopelessness and helplessness. You might feel like nothing will ever change and that there's no point in trying. But here's a little secret, that's just depression talking. Don't let it trick you into giving up hope because things can get better. Negative emotions can be a bummer, but there are ways to cope. In the emotional focus therapy section, later on, we will discuss strategies for breaking negative emotional patterns more. Chapter 4. Depression Conscious Beliefs. Kudos for sticking with us on this journey through depression. Now, let's talk about conscious beliefs, those deeply held convictions that can influence your thoughts, feelings, and actions. When it comes to depression, some of these beliefs might be holding you back, like an anchor keeping you stuck in the depths of despair. But don't worry. We have tips to help you hoist that anchor and set sail toward brighter horizons. A. Identifying unhelpful beliefs. First, core beliefs and schemas. Core beliefs and schemas are related psychological concepts that help explain how we process and make sense of information about ourselves and the world around us. Let's make these ideas as easy to digest as a slice of your favorite pizza. Core beliefs are deeply held convictions we've developed about ourselves, others, and the world. They're like the secret sauce that flavors our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Core beliefs can be positive.
I am lovable.
Or negative.
I am unworthy.
And they usually form during our early experiences in life. Schemas are mental blueprints that help us organize, interpret, and predict information. They're the cognitive IKEA manuals that help us put together the flat-packed furniture of life. Schemas can be anything, from what to expect at a restaurant to how we perceive relationships. If our schemas are built on negative core beliefs, they can lead to unhelpful thinking patterns or behaviors. For example, suppose someone has a core belief that they're unlovable. In that case, they might develop a schema where they expect rejection in relationships. This could lead to self-sabotaging behavior or avoiding meaningful connections altogether. Understanding core beliefs and schemas can help us recognize when our thinking is based on outdated or unhelpful ideas, so we can start making changes and build more positive, adaptive mental frameworks. It's like giving our minds a much-needed spring cleaning. Second, beliefs that contribute to depression. Perfectionism is when you hold yourself to super high, often unrealistic standards. It's like wanting to be the Michael Jordan of everything you do, whether it's work, relationships, or even making a sandwich. Example:
If I don't get straight A's, I'm a failure.
Catastrophizing is when your mind jumps straight to the worst-case scenario. Imagine if you were late to work, and you immediately thought,
I'm going to get fired, become homeless, and end up living with raccoons.
That's catastrophizing. External validation is when you believe your worth depends on what others think. Picture yourself seeking constant compliments and reassurance, like a social media post that needs those likes to survive. Example:
If they don't like my new haircut, I'm worthless.
Now that we've got those definitions down, remember, it's okay to laugh at our thought patterns sometimes. Emotions can be like a roller coaster, and it's important to recognize when we're letting these tendencies take the wheel. We can work on strategies to cope with them and get back in the driver's seat. B. Transforming conscious beliefs. First, evidence-based techniques. The good news is that you can change your unhelpful beliefs. Evidence-based strategies, like cognitive restructuring or thought records, can help you examine and challenge these beliefs. It's like being a detective in your own mind, uncovering the truth behind those sneaky, negative convictions. Second, developing adaptive beliefs. Once you've identified and challenged your unhelpful beliefs, it's time to replace them with more adaptive, positive beliefs. This might involve recognizing your strengths, cultivating self-worth, and practicing gratitude. Imagine upgrading your belief system from a clunky old computer to a sleek, high-tech model. It is a game changer. Transforming conscious beliefs related to depression involves challenging and reshaping negative thought patterns. While it's essential to consult a mental health professional for personalized guidance, here are some general strategies to help you work on transforming those beliefs. Identify your beliefs. First, recognize the conscious beliefs that may be contributing to your depression. These could be thoughts like,
I'm worthless.
Or,
I'm always going to fail.
Write them down to better understand what you're dealing with. Question your thoughts. For each belief, ask yourself whether it's true, helpful, or based on facts. Look for evidence that challenges these beliefs. This can help you see that they might not be as accurate or all-encompassing as you initially thought. Reframe your beliefs. Replace negative beliefs with more positive or balanced alternatives. For example, instead of thinking,
I'm a failure,
try telling yourself,
I may not have succeeded this time, but I've learned something valuable and can do better next time.
Act as if. Even if you don't fully believe the positive thoughts, try acting as if you do. Take actions that align with your new, more constructive beliefs. Over time, these actions can help reinforce positive beliefs and make them feel more authentic. Affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your new beliefs. Repeat them to yourself daily or write them down and place them where you'll see them often. This can help ingrain these new beliefs into your thought patterns. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques can help you become more aware of your thoughts and beliefs, making identifying and challenging negative ones easier. Regular meditation or mindfulness exercises can help you gain better control over your thought patterns. Seek support. Reach out to friends, family, or support groups to share your experiences and learn from others who have gone through similar challenges. They can offer encouragement, advice, and a fresh perspective. Educate yourself. Learn more about depression and cognitive distortions to better understand the underlying thought patterns. This can give you the tools and knowledge to challenge and transform your beliefs effectively. Cognitive behavioral therapy. Consider working with a mental health professional trained in CBT, specifically designed to help you identify and change negative thought patterns and beliefs. Remember that transforming beliefs takes time and consistent effort. Be patient with yourself. If you're struggling, don't hesitate to seek professional help. You deserve to feel better, and with persistence and support, you can make meaningful progress in reshaping your conscious beliefs. Chapter 5. Authentic Self-Discovery. Finding Your Inner Superstar. Ever felt like you're playing a part, just going through the motions, and not really being true to yourself? Well, it's time to pull back the curtain and embark on a journey of authentic self-discovery. This is where you'll find your inner superstar, the genuine, unique you, hiding in the wings all this time. A. Get to know yourself, the real you. First, embrace your quirks. We all have unique traits that make us who we are, like that secret love for cheesy 80s pop music or your obsession with collecting rubber duckies. Embrace your quirks and own them. After all, they're part of what makes you one of a kind. Second, explore your values. What really matters to you? Family, friendship, creativity, adventure. Figuring out your core values can help you understand what drives and makes you tick. It's like discovering your personal compass to guide you through life. B. Uncover your passions and dreams. First, what lights your fire? Think about the things that make you feel alive, the hobbies, activities, or causes that fill you with excitement and joy. Your passions are like little breadcrumbs leading you toward your authentic self. Second, dare to dream. What would it look like if you could wave a magic wand and create your ideal life? Don't be shy, let your imagination run wild and dream big. You never know where your dreams might take you. C. Shed the masks and break free from expectations. First, ditch the disguises. Sometimes, we wear masks to fit in, please others, or protect ourselves from getting hurt. But the thing is, these masks can weigh us down and prevent us from being our true selves. So, let's kick them to the curb and let our authentic selves shine. Next, break free from the shoulds. You know those pesky expectations society, family, or friends place on us. They can be like heavy chains holding us back from being who we truly are. Time to break free and live life on our own terms. D. Learn to love and accept yourself. 1. Be your own cheerleader. Treat yourself with kindness, compassion, and encouragement, just like you would a best friend. Embrace your strengths, accept your flaws, and remember that you're a work in progress, and that's totally okay. 2. Celebrate your uniqueness. Remember, there's only one you in this entire universe, and that's pretty darn special. So, let's celebrate your uniqueness and all the fantastic qualities that make you, well, you. Embarking on this journey of authentic self-discovery is like unearthing hidden treasure. This priceless gift can help you overcome depression and live a happier, more fulfilling life. So, grab your metaphorical treasure map and start exploring. Your inner superstar awaits. Chapter 6. Emotional Focus Therapy. Dancing with your emotions, in the rain. Emotional focus therapy is a type of psychotherapy that focuses on emotions as the key to understanding and overcoming various psychological challenges, including depression. It's like emotional detective work, helping you unravel the mysteries of your feelings so you can get to the root of your problems. A significant aspect of EFT involves developing greater emotional awareness and learning to express your emotions in healthy, constructive ways. It's about giving your feelings a voice so they don't end up controlling you from the shadows. In EFT, you'll work with a therapist to identify and validate your emotions. This means acknowledging and accepting your feelings rather than trying to suppress or ignore them. It's like throwing a welcome party for your emotions, even those you'd rather not invite. Picture this: you're feeling a whirlwind of emotions, and instead of running away from them, you put on your dancing shoes and invite them to waltz with you. That's what emotional focus therapy is all about, getting up close and personal with your feelings and learning to understand them, so you can dance your way to a healthier, happier mindset. Here are some techniques of EFT. In EFT, emotional expression is often done through journaling or talking to a therapist or trusted individual. By expressing your emotions in a safe and supportive environment, you can better understand them and begin to work through any underlying issues. The specific steps are: find a private and safe space to express your emotions without fear of judgment. Start with a deep breath and allow yourself to feel whatever emotions arise. Express your emotions through crying, shouting, or physical movement, such as punching a pillow. Allow yourself to fully experience the emotions without trying to suppress or judge them. After the emotional release, take a moment to reflect on how you feel and what you've learned about yourself. Another technique used in EFT is inner child work. It involves connecting with your inner child, the part of you that experienced significant emotional events in childhood, and working through any unresolved emotional issues. Inner child work can be done through visualization exercises or working with a therapist. The specific steps are: visualize yourself as a child and imagine your feelings in a situation causing distress. Write a letter to your inner child expressing empathy and compassion for their feelings. Reconnect with your inner child through playful activities, such as coloring, drawing, or playing with toys. Practice positive self-talk to reassure your inner child that they are loved and valued. Visualize your adult self holding and comforting your inner child. Visualization is another powerful technique used in EFT. It involves imagining positive outcomes or experiences and focusing on the emotions associated with them. Visualization can help people shift their focus from negative emotions and thought patterns to positive ones, which can be incredibly helpful in overcoming depression. The specific steps are: find a quiet and comfortable space where you can relax and focus on your breath. Visualize a peaceful and calming scene, such as a beach or a forest. Engage your senses by imagining your peaceful scene's sights, sounds, smells, and sensations. Bring to mind a situation that is causing you distress and visualize yourself dealing with it calmly and confidently. Repeat this visualization regularly to reinforce positive emotions and behaviors. EFT also emphasizes the importance of self-compassion and self-care. It means being kind and understanding to yourself, even when you're struggling with difficult emotions. Self-care can involve activities like getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. In summary, emotional focus therapy is a natural approach to treating depression that emphasizes emotional healing. It uses techniques like emotional expression, inner child work, and visualization to help individuals connect with their emotions, understand their thought patterns, and develop healthy coping skills. While this approach may not work for everyone, it offers a promising alternative to medication and other more traditional forms of therapy. Chapter 7. Additional natural approaches, nourishing your body, mind, and soul. Let's dive into a few more natural approaches to help you overcome depression, focusing on the power of supplements and diet. Think of it as feeding your body, mind, and soul all the good stuff they need to thrive. A. Super supplements, the A-team of mental health. Omega-3 fatty acids. These brain-boosting superheroes are found in fish oil, flaxseed, and walnuts. They help support healthy brain function, fight inflammation, and improve mood. It is like a triple threat. Vitamin D. Ever wondered why we feel happier on sunny days? It's because our bodies produce vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. This sunshine vitamin is essential for mood regulation. If you're not getting enough, consider a supplement or spending a little extra time basking in the sun's rays, with sunscreen, of course. B vitamins. B-complex vitamins, like B6, B9, and B12, are total rockstars for supporting brain health and mood. You can find them in various foods or take them as a supplement to help keep the blues at bay. Magnesium. This mineral is like a soothing lullaby for your nervous system, helping to calm anxiety and promote relaxation. Get your daily dose through magnesium-rich foods or supplements, and you'll be well on your way to a more zen state of mind. B. The power of a mood-boosting diet, food for thought and happiness. Eat the rainbow. A colorful, nutrient-rich diet full of fruits, veggies, whole grains, and lean proteins is like a big, warm hug for your brain. These foods provide essential vitamins and minerals that help keep your mood steady and energy levels up. B. Probiotics. Did you know that your gut and brain are best friend forevers? They're constantly chatting, and maintaining a healthy gut can help keep your mood in check. So, be sure to include probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut to strengthen that gut-brain connection. Cut back on the not-so-good stuff. While it's tempting to reach for sugary, fatty, or processed foods when you're feeling down, these treats can make you feel worse in the long run. Limit your intake of these mood saboteurs and opt for healthier alternatives. Stay hydrated. Don't underestimate the power of H2O. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, irritability, and even brain fog. So, keep a water bottle handy and ensure you're sipping on that liquid gold throughout the day. By nourishing your body with mood-boosting supplements and a healthy diet, you invest in your physical and mental and emotional health. So, go ahead and treat yourself to some brain-loving, soul-nourishing goodness. Your mind and body will thank you. Other natural ways of fighting depression. A. Lifestyle changes. Diet and exercise. Healthy eating and regular exercise can improve mood and mental health. Swap unhealthy snacks for fruits and veggies, and replace sedentary activities with physical exercise. Sleep hygiene. Poor sleep contributes to depression, so practice good sleep habits like maintaining a consistent schedule, having a bedtime routine, and removing distractions like smartphones. B. Social support. Building connections. Strengthen social connections and support networks by joining clubs, attending support groups, or reaching out to loved ones to help combat depression. Professional help. Seeking therapy, counseling, or life coaching can be beneficial in recovering from depression. Feel free to ask for help when needed. C. Mind-body practices. Yoga and Tai Chi. Ancient practices like yoga and Tai Chi, which combine physical movement with mindfulness, can improve mental health. Art and music therapy. Creative therapies allow emotional expression through art or music, offering a powerful outlet for healing and personal growth. Chapter 8. Conclusion: a holistic approach to overcoming depression. You've made it this far. We're so proud of you. We've covered a lot of ground, but before we wrap up, let's bring it together with a holistic approach to overcoming depression. Think of it as a grand finale, a beautiful tapestry woven from all the discussed threads. Ready to see the bigger picture? Let's get started. A. Combining strategies for maximum impact. First, tailoring your approach. When it comes to depression, one size definitely does not fit all. The key is to combine the various strategies we've discussed to create a personalized approach that works for you. It's like designing your own depression-busting suit of armor. You get to pick the materials, style, and accessories that suit you best. Second, flexibility and adaptability. As you embark on your journey toward better mental health, staying flexible and adaptable is essential. What works for you today might not work tomorrow, and that's okay. Be open to trying new strategies, tweaking your approach, and learning from your experiences. Remember, it's all part of the process. B. The importance of consistency and commitment. It is critical to stick with the plan. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a healthier, happier mind. Recovering from depression takes time, effort, and consistency. So, even when the going gets tough, keep going. After all, you've got this far, and there's no turning back. Would be best if you also celebrated your progress. It's essential to acknowledge and celebrate your progress along the way. Recognize your victories, big and small, and give yourself a pat on the back for all the hard work you're putting in. It's like throwing yourself a mini party for every milestone you reach, and who doesn't love a good celebration? C. The power of hope and optimism. Have some faith in yourself. The journey to overcoming depression can be challenging, but always remember to believe in yourself and your ability to heal. You are stronger than you think, and you have the power to create a brighter future. It's like being the captain of your ship. You're in control and can steer yourself towards sunnier shores. Furthermore, please embrace a brighter future. As you work towards overcoming depression, keep your eyes on the prize, a happier, healthier life. Stay optimistic, and remind yourself of all the reasons you're working so hard. It's like keeping a mental scrapbook of all the good things you're fighting for, and trust us, it's worth the fight. There you have it, a holistic approach to overcoming depression that combines all the elements we've discussed. By combining strategies, staying committed and consistent, and embracing hope and optimism, you can create a robust, personalized plan for a brighter, happier future. Last but not least, don't forget about the professionals. We cannot emphasize enough the importance of seeking professional help when needed. While natural ways to recover from depression can be beneficial, it's crucial to remember that professional help can make a significant difference, especially if you're struggling to manage your depression alone. Don't be afraid to contact a mental health professional, like a therapist, psychologist, or psychiatrist. These experts are trained to help you navigate the complexities of mental health and provide the tools and guidance you need to overcome depression. Remember, seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness or failure, it's a sign of strength and courage. By taking this step, you acknowledge that you need support. You will do whatever it takes to regain control of your mental well-being.